What's up, everybody? It's Big Rough TV, and I'm back with another Back to the Slab video. All right, so I've had this phone. I've been using it roughly about a week, a little bit maybe about a week and a half now. And man, I gotta come clean with you all, man. I got to come clean with you all. I was not really expecting to like this phone as much as I am liking it, right? I honestly expected to give it a good week and be like, okay, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. And then SIM card was immediately about to go back into the OnePlus Open or the Pixel Fold. I also thought that the Pixel Fold 2, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, would be coming out a lot sooner, but it's actually not coming out until the beginning of next month. I won't have my new phone until the beginning of next month. So in the meantime, I'm going to be using this phone. I don't necessarily want to switch back to one of the foldables because I've been enjoying this phone so much. Like, it just feels so comfortable to use. It's a good size. It's thin. Like, everything about it is comfortable. When I want to take a picture or just, have it in my pocket, boom, pull it out, ready to go. Unlock, ready to go. It's just been so simple. You know what I mean? The only complaints that I have are like minor complaints. And yes, I know the screen on a foldable is going to be bigger when you open it up and you watch videos. So yeah, it is better on a foldable if you're watching videos. But this phone, this screen is big enough that you can still enjoy it. And look how vibrant that screen is, man. Look how nice the screen is. It is very nice. One thing I also haven't got to say in a while is that the camera on this phone is absolutely top notch. Now, yes, the OnePlus Open has an amazing camera. The Pixel Fold has an amazing camera. They both have really good cameras, really good. All right, these are probably the best two cameras on foldable devices. All right, but neither of them are this phone. Like, this is top of the top that you can buy right now, that you can go and use right now. I know Google's event was yesterday, and the Pixel 9 Pro is coming, and that's supposed to be the best video camera now, the best picture, everything that Google does, right? But right now, on the market, in the stores, I think this is the one, man. At least as far as Android phones are concerned. I haven't used an iPhone in a few years, but this right here, man, the camera, it feels good to pull out a camera and it's just legit. It's just legit from the jump. Like, you pull it out, everything is about to work with it. You ain't got to think about it. You got all kind of different options. You just know that from the beginning. So it's been good to use this phone and have all these different options. I will say that it has not been entirely perfect, but I'm not sure if it's the phone itself or if it's the environment. All right, and let me explain what I mean by that. In my new work building, the signal is really, really bad, all right, for T-Mobile towers, and I guess it's for everyone else as well. One of my leadership, they told me that, hey, the signal in here is really bad. So I don't know what carrier they have, but I know I have T-Mobile, and I had to turn off the 5G on the other two phones, on the OnePlus and the Pixel. I just turned it off while I'm at work because it would just drop. So I just used the LTE or 4G or whatever. And everything runs smooth. It works perfectly fine. The speed is just as good as it would be on 5G. So I did the same thing when I got this phone, but for some reason, this S24 Ultra just drops down to E, whereas those two would be running smooth on the 4G throughout the day. This one consistently drops down to just edge. So I don't know if it's a signal thing, but you would think that the newest, the latest, and the greatest would have the best signal. Like, that's probably the number one most irritating thing about my experience with using this phone is that signal dropping. And then when I'm in the car, I'll be having it connected to Android Auto. And I know sometimes both of these two phones will connect or disconnect every so often, but this one today disconnected like 4 to 5 times on my way home. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, why is it just dropping signal? And you trying to listen to music, jam out in your car on your ride home, and signal just drops. It just goes out. So again, I don't know if that's a T-Mobile thing in this local area or if it's this device. All right. But those are kind of nitpicky things. Those are kind of the things that I've had issues with. Beyond that, everything else has been pretty legit. And you know what's also making me enjoy this even more is this. Man, this is just amazing. This is absolutely the best smartwatch that I've ever, like, as far as looks, in terms of just pure looks, this S24 Ultra, man. I mean, I'm sorry, this Galaxy Watch Ultra, I'm holding this and looking at this. This Galaxy Watch Ultra is absolutely beautiful. It is great. I did, however, I think I might have scuffed it or something right there on the side. But even still, this is a very beautiful watch, man. I just like, looking it up. I like the square look of it. And then I don't mind the digital rotating bezel. I don't mind that. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I don't mind the digital rotating bezel. Works perfectly fine to me. All right. But the combination of the two devices, man, because I wouldn't want to use this device with a Pixel. That's what you have a Pixel watch for. I wouldn't want to use this watch with the OnePlus. That's what you have the OnePlus watch for. And then you got to install all the Samsung features or software or apps or whatnot onto both of those two phones. Use it with the phone that it's supposed to be used with. All right. And it works perfectly fine. So the experience on this has just been great. I have no real complaints, man. It's been really easy to use, other than the network issues. And I did get an update a few days ago, but it didn't really fix that issue, man. As far as the updates, let me see if there's anything new. No new updates. Yeah, we're all up to date here. All right, software is up to date. Security patch level August 1st, 2024. So we're running good. All right. But so far, after a week and a half, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it a lot more than even I expected to love it. I didn't think I would last this long. I thought I would use it just for a week and a half or so, and then my SIM would be going back into the OnePlus Open. But as you all can see, let me show you. Let me show you. The SIM is in here. Let me turn off the Wi-Fi. The SIM card is in here. You see that LTE? I forgot to turn the 5G back on. Let me turn the 5G back on real quick. Boom. And then mobile networks and allow 5G service. All right. So that's going to switch back. But you can see the 5G come back in there. All right. The SIM card is in here. Not lying to you all. I'm not making up stories. The SIM card's in here. I have actually been using it. The OnePlus Open, the Pixel Fold does not have the SIM card in it. Honestly, I don't think the Pixel Fold is ever going to have the SIM card go back into it. I think I'm just going to have this sitting here until it's time to ship it back, because I don't want to mess around and take it back to work and be using it and I fumble it or something. So then there goes the trade-in value on this device. I think I'm done with the Pixel Fold right now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not wanting to fumble it and then not be able to, ship it back off. But yeah, man, this has been a major surprise for me. I'm still gonna use it. Like, I'm still hanging on. We'll see what happens when the Pixel 9 Pro Fold gets here, and if that's gonna take my attention away from this device. But look how big and beautiful this screen is, man. If there's a phone that you can use that is gonna bring you back from the foldable side, I think it's this one. And what I don't know if I mentioned this in either of the previous two videos, but the original game plan for this series was not this phone. It was the S24 Plus. But the deal on this wound up being better than any of the deals on S24 Plus. So I said, let me just go with the Ultra instead and see if this is the phone that can make me use a Slab phone consistently. And man, so far, it's been able to, man. No complaints. I like the form factor. I like that it's a big, beautiful screen. I don't know if the S24 Plus would have been the same. Sure, it's pretty much the exact same phone. It's a little bit smaller, just a tad bit smaller, and it doesn't have the S Pen, but I don't often use the S Pen, right? There are some times when I get it out and I might want to try to write something down, but my handwriting is so trash that I decide not to actually use the pen because, I try to jot a few things down, but my handwriting is just not good with that. And that's the only reason I don't use it that much. Beyond, if I could write really good with it, I'd have that S Pen out all the time. That would be a go-to feature. But man, my handwriting is trash with that S Pen. So I don't use it that much. But for everything else that I've needed to do, the speed of this phone, it just runs fast when it's not experiencing the network issues. Everything is working perfectly fine. So I don't really have any complaints, man. I'm still looking forward to testing it out. We had a snake in our yard, and this phone helped me take a picture of it. Well, look at that. And look how clear that is right there. You see that guy? I'm all up on him. And look how clear it is on the screen. It's just a checkered garter snake. So it wasn't really any threat or anything, but look how clear of a shot that is, man. I'm all up on his eyeball. Look. I keep zooming in and it's not losing much of the clarity. Like, we're still crystal clear on the shot. All right, zoom back out. Look how clear that shot is. There was another one I got of him. Let me see if I can find it. So this is the one I got of him today. And just look how clear of a shot that is, man, from this phone. Zoom in, very clear shot. It's not losing any of the clarity of it. Man. All right, so I really like this screen. I like the camera a lot. And I've been enjoying it, man. I've been enjoying it. Is this enough to make me completely just say, you know what? I'm getting rid of all my foldables. I'm never using foldables again. I'm just gonna use the straight up slab. No, I don't think so just yet. I'm still very interested in the foldable phones. Like, they excite me. This, when it was released, didn't really excite me. I knew that it was gonna be a great phone. Most of the Ultras are. Samsung makes great phones, but when this first released, it didn't really move the needle for me. It didn't really excite me. But holding it in hand now and actually using it, this is a very, very great phone. And I can see why anybody who, they're not ready to switch to foldables. Anybody who's not ready for that, wants to stick to this phone, wants to just the best of the best, I can see why you would go with this. All right. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you have not already. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. I truly, truly appreciate it. More content is on the way, and I'll holler at you all in the next video. Whew, that watch is beautiful. Peace.